Ohayo gozaimasu. Genki desu ka? Hi. We have another boxing holiday, another terrific fight, which comes on March 30, in about 3 weeks from now, yeah. When Golovkin fights Nobuhiro Ishida for the WBA and IBO titles. Well, Ishida, he has 24 wins with 9 of them by KO, and he has 8 losses. His record is not perfect, but it would be a mistake to judge him by his imperfections, because his losses were mostly in the beginning of his career, when he was matched, or rather mismatched, against superior opponents, and it was a learning process for him. He lost in a very close fights, and he never was knocked out. But the most objective, I would say, characteristic we always should give to a fighter by his last performances in the ring. His last fights were the evidence that Ishida has grown in his skills, and he had very good victories over very decent opponents, including his victory, or I would say a blitzkrieg, over James Kirkland just 2 years ago, with a very impressive KO in the first round. His last 2 fights were in 2012, which he lost, but he lost it to the hell of the opponents, like Paul Williams and Dmitry Pirog. He went all the way distance with them, and he gave both of them a very good fight. He has a very good stamina, very good fighting spirit, in style of a true samurai. And his level of aggression is always good. Now Golovkin. Golovkin has 25 wins, as you know, 22 of them by KO, and he has no losses. The last fight Golovkin had just January 19, less than 2 months ago, when he fought Rosado, and now he fights again, just some 9 weeks about between his fights. Usually champions fight about 6 months between the fights, and he fights about 3 times as much, frequently. So we can only appreciate his fighting spirit and his desire to give us a joy of excellent boxing holiday to all boxing fans throughout the world. So does Ishida have a chance against Golovkin? Well, I would say not much, but as any good boxer, which he is, he does have a chance of a puncher. So what does Ishida need to do in order to fight and beat Golovkin? So, well, I would say that he's tall, and he should avoid those dangerous exchanges with Golovkin, because Golovkin is more powerful than him, obviously, and being taller than Golovkin, about 3 inches or so, and having longer reach, he should utilize his height and reach advantage to the fullest to keep Golovkin at a distance and out of range. Golovkin's range, that's it. And Ishida must use his jab smartly, and he should counter Golovkin with his own right crosses and left hooks. That's basically what I see. If I would be him, that's what I would do. What Golovkin needs to do in order to win? Well, with his talent, as well as his power, accuracy, and projection of his punches are basically unparalleled in the middleweight division at this time. And all of this, along with his skills and speed, as well as his superior fighting spirit, All that is a huge advantage. In order to win, he needs to apply lots of pressure on lanky Ishida, pepper him with his own jabs, very powerful jabs, and body punches to slow Ishida down. Well, he has to do that as he usually does in every fight, basically. But besides that, what we hope he will surprise us. He will bring in something new to show to us, and by using something, say, some fancy defense moves, and which would make Ishida to miss and make him frustrated. Or, for the diversity's sake, I wish to see Golovkin knocking Ishida out with a single liver punch, which Golovkin can deliver, obviously. So what do we think will actually happen in this fight? I think Golovkin can potentially knock Ishida out in the first round. Well, that's what I would do if I was Golovkin. But I think Golovkin will try to showcase his skills by going a longer distance. So he will stop Ishida most likely between round 5 and 7. Yeah. So what's next for Ishida after this fight? Well, win or lose this fight with Golovkin, Ishida earned a lot of credit for accepting this dangerous fight. After this fight, he has lots of great perspectives to fight some good, lucrative fights, and he even can challenge and give a good fight to any of the current world ranked fighters. What the future holds for Golovkin? Well, we hope that the next fight we will have him fighting one of those current champs, WBO, IBF, or WBC, so he can unify this entire 160-pound division. Alright guys, let's get ready to watch and enjoy this fight. Be ready for March 30th, and peace to all of you now. For now. Arigatou gozaimasu. Sayonara. Shukran jazilan. Azizi wa aziza. Bye bye.